All right, good afternoon, y'all. Welcome. We'll get started here a little late, but this won't take long. First of all, I'm County Commissioner Elizabeth Lawrence, and I'm really glad you all came out. This project is very special to all of us at the BOCC and at the county. Particularly, I have a real soft spot for early childhood. It's how I got my start in local politics was through an early childhood issue in 2005, and I'm not going to give up until all kids in Summit County have a place to go for quality education. And I want to recognize a few of our friends and partners here. We have Early Childhood Options. You guys raise your hands. Thanks so much. They've been partnering with us all along. We're glad to have them. And then we have the mother of early childhood in Summit County, Sheila Groneman, here with us. Thank you so much. I'm kind of awestruck because when I started this early childhood journey, she was the woman. And so thank you for joining us. As well, we've got our commissioners, Josh and Tamara. Raise your hands. Woohoo! We've got county staff, Town of Silverthorne Council. I know Anne Marie will recognize them, as well as Town of Silverthorne staff as well. You know, this project, we talk about the long road to get here. Tamara remembers all too well when she was running the 2018 Strong Future campaign. Part of the promise was to build a child care center on the north end of the county. There was certainly a deficit, and there still is. Little did we know in 2018 what we were going to come up against in the future. So we were originally set to start this and really start groundbreaking in 2020, but then a little thing called COVID hit, and so we got delayed only by 2 years. It's felt like a long 2 years, but if we've learned anything, it's that this center is more important than ever and more needed than ever. We thought we needed it back then, but now it is desperate, and we're so excited for it to open. And I know I've faith in our construction team that we're going to stay on schedule and get this thing going, and we're going to keep hoping for good weather days like this that make it easy for work. And what it's going to do is really provide a huge opportunity for probably over 100 families here in Summit County, especially on the north end. There is no large child care center over here. The closest one is in Dillon Valley. We currently have a wait list of, are we at 700 kids this week, Catherine? A little more, about 700 kids on a wait list. And so this is just a small portion of what we need, but we know that it will make a huge impact. This location, thank you, Town of Silverthorne. The location is so important. I don't know that there's another child care center in the country that quite has a view like this. It is gorgeous, and can't say enough good things about what Town of Silverthorne has done by providing this land and partnering with us on this project. It's going to make a difference when you look at your neighborhood, when Town of Silverthorne can look at Smith Ranch and know that there's families that can walk their kids to preschool in the morning and walk them home in the afternoon. It's incredibly special. And we don't take any of this for granted. We realize how important this is to our community. And good news, and we're going to hear from them in a bit, we have our operators of what is now going to be called the Wildflower Forest School. And we're so excited. We have Tiernan here, and Angela. Therese is just a few days postpartum, so that's why she wasn't able to attend. We also have our newest, our first, I would say, students of the Wildflower Forest School are here with us today. And so we're so thrilled to have them here as well. Just know this work is important, and it is essential to our community. We've learned in the last couple of years that childcare is an economic driver. If our parents can't go to work, then our businesses can't run, and that's currently where we are. And so what this is offering is huge. And so thank you to all of you, and we'll be back, and I'm going to turn it over to our esteemed Mayor, Anne Marie Sandquist.
Thank you. So happy we have a beautiful day. Kim and I were talking about the fact that it's not raining. We're happy. It's good. So thank you guys for being here. I just have a couple quick things to say. You know, our community's been asking, how do I do this where it's not, I don't want to kill you with static. better? Better?
We can hear you.
Okay, sounds good. Well, anyway, we listen to our community, and we know that this is a critical need for our local families. I'm so excited to be here today. I know we're a couple years late. I wish we'd gotten this off the ground quicker, but not a lot that we can do. What we really want to do, though, is just make it easier for our local families to live here in the county, in Silverthorne and in Summit County. And so I think this is another step in the process, toward that. As Elizabeth said, the availability of childcare in our town is just as important as workforce housing. And I look over at Smith Ranch at the 240 units that we've got going over here, and I think this is just the next step. So super excited about that. Want to just thank a couple of people, obviously the county commissioners and Scott Vargo. You guys have been working really hard on this, and we really appreciate that. Also want to thank the Silverthorne Town Council for making this happen. Mike Spry, Tim Applegate, and Aaron Young are here today from our council. And I want to give a little special recognition to a former council member, Kevin McDonald, who's also here today. Kevin just came off council a couple of months ago, but he was actually the driving force on the Child Care Center, or the Child Care Planning team. And so thank you, Kevin, so much for getting this going. We wouldn't be here without you. So anyway, quick comments. Just want to say thank you to everybody. I'm excited, and I'm going to turn it over to Tanya Nurkowitz, who is the A&P project manager, and she's the one that's going to get this done on time, right?
Thank you. Hi, I'm Tanya Nurkowitz with Adolphson and Peterson Construction. I will be overseeing the construction of this job site. Super honored to be here and have the opportunity to say thank you to the town of Silverthorne, Summit County, this wonderful community. We look forward to working together and partnering with Wold Architects to provide a high quality facility to meet the demand of this ever-growing community and the needs of these kids and our future leaders. We at AP are so much more than digging dirt and building walls. Our company culture and motto at its core is all about building trust, communities, and people. So it gives us great pride knowing that these kids will benefit from the care and education they deserve. Let's dig some dirt.
I believe we have Tiernan Gannon, who's going to say a few words. She is going to be the operator of the new preschool. Welcome.
Thank you. Well, I'll be short and sweet, so if this doesn't work for you, I'm quite a loud talker. But nice to meet you all. I'm Tiernan Gannon. I currently run Mountaintop Explorium in Breckenridge, and I am honored to be taking this role as the director of this new child care center here in Silverthorne. I want to say thank you to the town of Silverthorne and to the Summit County government for really just pushing this project forward. Obviously, just like Elizabeth said, it's a need in the north part of this community, so we're really grateful to get it online. And then I speak on behalf of my co-directors that we just have so much gratitude for getting this position and for getting this center started, and we can't wait to serve this community and the families in Silverthorne and in Summit County all around. So really grateful to be here. Thanks.
All right, we left out a couple of key dates. I think we're planning to open this end of July 2023. I'm looking for a head nod from someone in construction. Yes? No? Okay, they all don't want to give an answer. But basically, by the time next school year starts, we're set to open, which is amazing considering how fast it's going to go. And huge thank you to NV5. I'm sorry we left you guys out, but they are our owners rep in this and have put up with a lot going through this, a lot of back and forth and deciding whether or not we were even going to go forward with this center because the cost doubled during COVID time and the time that we didn't get started on this project. But in good news, we just received news from Representative Joe Magoo and Senator Bennett and Senator Hickenlooper that our project has been green-lighted to go to the next round of potential federal funding. So they put us in for $1.7 million. We're thrilled. Let's all keep our fingers crossed of how important this is. Oh, we have little Victoria back there clapping. So, but yes, so this is so important, and we would be honored to receive that funding. It was highly, highly competitive. I know a lot of other communities that applied and did not even get to the next round. So that we're a finalist is huge, and I think it shows how important this story is and how important it is to Summit County. Additionally, we have some good news coming up that we are working towards a countywide tuition assistance program. With ECO, this is going to allow kids from all across Summit County, no longer just kids that attend preschool in Breckenridge, to receive tuition assistance for working families and for families of really all demographics, but especially our lower income families, so that those kids can be in quality care as well. So we're going to partner up with our SPK program that already covers preschool for 4-year-olds. We're now expanding that to 3-year-olds, and thanks to all of the towns within Summit County as well, we're going to now have 0 to 3 tuition assistance coming hopefully early stages in the fall, but then by the next year. So that's great news as well. So thank you again. Oh, and one other shout out, the Summit Foundation, we received one of our first grants for this project. Thanks so much to Kevin McDonald for working on that grant. We just received approval for that. So one of our first big grants. We're really excited. I believe BGV, have we heard on that one yet? Okay, we haven't heard yet, so fingers crossed there. But we're out there working on grant funds and making sure you can talk to any of us at Silverthorne or County. If you know of an organization that's interested in donating to this, that would be awesome. We'll name a crib after you. So thank you all so much for being here, and let's get going.